All right, so we might not have an image just yet, but we're trying to give you some audio. We had lost some power just briefly, just flickered. No big deal, but we're going to try to get things back running, so thanks for bearing with us and sticking with us. There was a pickoff attempt, but to no avail, scampering to second base to avoid the rundown. Did a good job to get there. So Will Banks is on second base now, still 2 outs. That ball actually hit the bat of Burkhalter. So that's a foul ball. Get your bat out of the way, son. So Eduardo Vasquez gets a break. That ball was going to the backstop, but it hit the bat of Burkhalter, the right fielder for Taínos, batting 8th. So runner in scoring position. Will Banks is on second. Burkhalter, the batter, and takes just outside, possibly up as well. So with 2 outs, Vasquez is trying to get out of this inning to avoid any damage. Got to play some clean baseball on day 2. Both of these teams are undefeated. There's a good pitch to lock him up. Eduardo Vasquez gets his second strikeout in 2 innings, so the score remains tied 1-1. TAINOS coming to bat, and we'll be back. PEREGRINOS, the home team, coming to bat in the bottom of the second inning. We'll be back. Stream Live Tampa, live in Rincon, Puerto Rico, during the PRIBL Woodbat Showcase League. All right, that ball was just hit to the second baseman, doing a good job to field that to get the first out. Welcome back. This is the bottom of the second inning. We're live here in Puerto Rico. It's the bottom of the second inning, a game that is tied 1-1. Both teams are undefeated, so this is the best game here today, day 2. So retired is number 10, Griffin White. Griffin White hit that ball to the second baseman. The second baseman for Taínos ranging to his right to field that one and throw out. There's a bunt attempt by number 8 for PEREGRINOS, Luke Seabaugh. Luca Seabaugh, the shortstop for PEREGRINOS. Luke Seabaugh playing shortstop, the tough position against Taínos. So PEREGRINOS shortstop Luke Seabaugh is up with 1 out against the left-hander for Taínos on the mound for his second inning of work. Caleb Carey, the left-hander, just misses inside on that fastball. Good pitch by Carey just missing. So, yeah, keep asking your questions, and we'll try to do our best to answer them. So thank you for being with us. We lost our video, but audio is still working. We'll get the video back. We'll do our best to get you some more video action. This game is tied, bottom of the second inning, and the walk issued to Luke Seabaugh. So Seabaugh's on first base with a walk. So Carey, the pitcher for TAINOS, walked Seabaugh. So Robert Woods, the batter, the outfielder for PEREGRINOS, batting. He's batting seventh. He's number 13. So thank you so much for watching along with us. We're going to try to get those feeds back. So runner on first base. There's one out. Here comes the pitch. That gets by the catcher. That's a pass ball for the catcher. Scampering over to second base is Seabaugh. Seabaugh's now in scoring position. Robert Woods, the batter for PEREGRINOS in this 1-1 tie. There is one out. Runner in scoring position is Luke Seabaugh for PEREGRINOS. PEREGRINOS batting in their orange and navy blue jerseys. PEREGRINOS are 1-0. They are the home team. This is the bottom of the second inning. Let's see if they can bring home the runner. TAINOS had a chance, but they did not score. So let's see if PEREGRINOS can score in their bottom half of the inning. So we're trying to get things back in order. We're almost there, so just bear with us. We have audio right now. We're trying to get that video back going. There's a runner on second base. The batter, Woods, hits that ball to left field. Left fielder coming in, but it's not going to catch it. That ball is down. Throw to the plate, cut off, and gets through to the catcher, so no advancement. But runners on first and third on the corners. Good job of hitting by Robert Woods as he hammers that ball into left field for a base hit to move over Seabaugh. Seabaugh got to second base. Well, he first got on first base on a walk, then got to second base on a pass ball, and going to third on the base hit by Robert Woods. In steps the eighth place hitter for PEREGRINOS, number 5, second baseman Malachi Lyon. Lyon batting from the right side to pick up the runners from first and third. Corners are staying back, but he is holding the runner on at first. Big swing and a miss. Comes up empty. Lyon. Good pitch by the left-hander for TAINOS, Caleb Carey. Carey trying to work out of this situation. There's one out. Runners on first and third. The corners. Woods and Seabaugh. Seabaugh on third and Woods on first base as he checks his swing and does go. Good pitch by Carey. So working ahead and quick is Carey against Malachi Lyon, the second baseman for PEREGRINOS. First and third runners. Now the first baseman comes off the bag. Now he goes back on the bag. Here's the pitch. First and third. Runner takes off from first. The throw down to the catcher is not in time. Oh, now we got a runner hung up at third in between. So the stolen base attempt is safe, but now the pitch is running back in between catcher and third. Tries to get him on the backside and does. Good job executing the rundown. Wow, good defense. That rundown was a little more complicated than it should have been, but they got the runner in between first and third. So that does it for the second inning. PEREGRINOS fails to score. Wow, good defense by TAINOS to keep the score 1-1 as we go to the third inning. That does it for the second inning tie score here in Puerto Rico. We'll take a brief intermission, so we're going to be back. Everything should be set up when we come back. So 1-1 tie, and we're going into the third inning. That does it for 2 full innings here in Puerto Rico. Stream Live Tampa, bringing you the broadcast. All right, welcome back. Once again, we're live here in Rinco in Puerto Rico. Stream Live Tampa bringing you this game. This is day number 2, game number 1, the first game in the morning. We've got a tough contest between Peregrinos, who are 1-0, and TAINOS, who are also 1-0, and we just finished 2 full innings. This is the top of the 3rd inning in this game. We lost power briefly, and we're back in business. That ball is cued foul. Number 11 for TAINOS, Sheely. The first baseman, Sheely for TAINOS, is batting with nobody on and nobody out. Leading off this top of the 3rd inning, Oren Sheely. Swings and comes up empty. There's the first out. Good job of pitching ahead in the count and attacking the batter. Vasquez gets another strikeout. So 1 out in the top of the 3rd inning. TAINOS batting. They're the away team in their green and bluish, purplish uniforms. I love them. Number 1 for TAINOS, Kelton Sidek. Takes that one down low. Both of these teams, as we mentioned, are 1-0. And now we have a hitter's count for Kelton. Takes that one down low, and 3-0 now to the batter for TAINOS. Gets the walk. Sidek is on first base now to turn this batting order around from bottom to top. So that's not what you want to do if you're Vasquez. He struck out Sheely and issued the 4-pitch walk to Sidek. Now the top of the order, the center fielder for TAINOS is going to step in, batting from the left side, number 24 for TAINOS, Caden Theramorvat. Ties him up. Good pitch by Vasquez. Inside fastball. Tied up the batter. 17-year-old pitcher, first baseman, infielder, and outfield, Caden Theramorvat. Caden definitely has the hardest name I have to say, and I'm going to try to spell it out for you and see if you can help me out. If my wife is listening, she can definitely help me out with the pronunciation of it. It is Theramorvat. Theramorvat. So, very unique last name. I love the names and the uniqueness of all the players and the cultural backgrounds of everyone. It's a beautiful melting pot that the PRIBL brings together for the wood bat showcase. Once again, these are all wooden bats that the players are swinging with and hitting with. So it's very impressive to see. Yesterday we saw a home run, actually, that was hit yesterday by Broughton. Roman Broughton for Pelicanos yesterday hit a home run to left field. Unfortunately, we did not have a video broadcast of it. The camera went awry on us and went all the way to the sky. Oh, that drills him in the back. So Caden takes the slow trot to first base after the hit by pitch. That's the 3rd time a TAINOS batter has been hit. So now runners on first and second via the walk and the hit by pitch. So those are 2 freebies in a row given by Vasquez, the pitcher for Peregrinos, in this tie score in the top of the 3rd inning. Batting from the left side, Escalante, the left fielder. Takes a strike. Escalante batting second for TAINOS, looking to cash in some of these runners. There's one out with runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Takes that one high and away. Escalante for TAINOS, the left fielder. Made a play in the outfield earlier. Hits that one foul to the left side. So with runners on first and second, take their leads. Throw behind the runner, and he's gone. Good job by the catcher for PEREGRINOS to cut down the runner. Wow. So you can't do that, but he did it anyway. So good job by the catcher for PEREGRINOS. The catcher, Jonathan Brooks, threw behind the runner, Tahira Mavort, and got him. So now there's 2 outs with a runner still in scoring position at second base. Helping out his pitcher, Eduardo Vasquez. Takes that one outside. Good job of framing by Brooks. Almost got the call, but that was away for a ball. Jonathan Brooks doing a good job of catching for PEREGRINOS. Showing off his arm. I love when catchers show off a good arm like that, and he just did to get the out. Can't get off the reservation too far, young man. So Tahira Mavort is out at first base. There's 2 outs, runners in scoring position at second base. Still Seidlich. Thank you for being with us and watching this game. We're in the third inning, top of the third inning, between the TAINOS and PEREGRINOS. PEREGRINOS, the home team, and TAINOS batting as in the top of the third inning as he pops that one up to left field. Left fielder comes in a couple steps and corrals it. So that does it for the top of the third inning. Vasquez gets out of that one. He was wild a little bit. He walked a batter and hit a batter, but his defense helped him out, and he did a good job of wiggling his way out of that one. So that does it for TAINOS, leaving 1 runner at second base, and PEREGRINOS coming to bat, the home team, in the bottom of the third inning, and we'll see you back here, Stream Live Tampa, live in Rincon, Puerto Rico. All right, we're back. Thank you so much for sticking with us. I just read some of the questions that we're getting on the chat line here on YouTube. Thank Thank you so much for checking in and just saying hi. I love it. We're live here in Puerto Rico while you are there wherever you are. Check in from where you're watching and following along this game. That ball's hit in the air to second base. Second baseman coming back, and the center fielder can't make the play. So that ball lands in no man's land, the Bermuda Triangle, if you will. Good job of getting on base, reaching base. The leadoff hitter is on. Number 42 for PEREGRINOS, that was Christian Rivera. Now batting number 17, Eli Melvin. Melvin, the 10th place hitter. So the leadoff hitter, John Christ, is on deck, looming. As we already highlighted his speed and talents. This is Eli Melvin batting with Christian Rivera with the base hit in no man's land. A good job of hitting, though. And a bunt attempt. He bunts it back to the pitcher. Fields it. Throws to second. Can't catch it, come up with it. Now we've got runners on first and second. So Carey fielded it, the pitcher for TAINOS, but then threw it a little high of the second baseman. Couldn't corral it, so now we've got runners on first and second. So that's going to do it, I think. They're going to go to the bullpen. Wow. So first and second, runners on first and second. And we've got a new pitcher coming in to relieve Carey. Caleb Carey is going to be done. And the new pitcher coming in for TAINOS with runners on first and second. PEREGRINOS threatening with John Christ coming to bat. So we'll take this brief intermission and we'll introduce the new pitcher momentarily. All right, so the new pitcher is on the mound warming up. The new pitcher for TAINOS, number 4, Jose Santiago. Santiago, the pitcher. Now on for TAINOS. He's relieving Caleb Carey, who left with runners on first and second. So now we've got runners on first and second, and the leadoff hitter for PEREGRINOS, John Christ, is batting. Christ was retired on a great play by the right fielder in the top of the first inning in his first at-bat. Christ is the leadoff hitter for PEREGRINOS with runners on first and second. Here's the pitch, and that gets by the catcher. That is a pass ball by the catcher. So now runners are up to second and third, so more pressure for TAINOS as PEREGRINOS are pushing the envelope. Runners on second and third. This is John Christ, the batter. John Christ takes that one and hits it through the hole of shortstop and third. One run will score, and left fielder picks it up and goes all the way home, and Christ is motoring to second base. Wow, not a good play by the left fielder or the defense of TAINOS to cut that ball off, allowing the speedy Christ to get to second base after his base hit. It would have been first and third, but now it's second and third. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, there is nobody out in this inning. Bottom of the third inning. Runners on second and third after the RBI single by Christ. Jonathan Brooks, the catcher who already has a base hit today. Good block by the catcher to keep that in front. So an RBI base hit to bring the score to 2-1. PEREGRINOS now have the lead. Runners take their leads. That ball is hammered into left field, but that is going to go foul. Wow. He turned that baseball around and it hit the tennis courts over there. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but there's people over there playing tennis, and I can see them, and they're waving their tennis rackets. They almost got hit by a baseball. How about that? So good job of turning around on that pitch. New pitcher for TAINOS Santiago, as we mentioned, is on the hill. Jose Santiago. Here's the pitch from the right-hander. Ball jams him, and that's going to dunk in and land, so 1 run will score. Here comes Christ to the plate. Right fielder throws. Can't get him, so 2 runs will score on the base hit, RBI base hit for Jonathan Brooks. Is 2 for 2 now with 2 RBIs. So the right fielder picked it up and threw behind Brooks, but Brooks got back safely and was not tagged out. So good job of not going too crazy and pushing the envelope too hard after he reached base with that base hit to right field. That ball actually jammed Brooks. He did a good job of staying inside that ball, as all hitters are taught to stay inside the baseball, and he did. And he reached base with a base hit. 2 runs scored. So now the score for PEREGRINOS is 4-1. Scoring this inning are Christ, Melvin, and Rivera. Nobody out here for TAINOS. Tough situation for TAINOS pitcher Jose Santiago. He came in with 2 base runners and gave up the base hit. Back-to-back base hits by Christ and Brooks. So now the 3-hitter, Brian O'Neill, bats as the coaches and umpires got together for a meeting of the minds. You never know what they can come up with. So runner on first base, O'Neill is the batter, batting from the left side against Santiago, the right-handed pitcher for TAINOS. Here's the pitch. Swings and hits it to the second baseman, ranging in, gets the out there, and throws on to first base to get the double play. So 2 outs now. Good job of getting that one. So that was much needed. Definitely a breath of fresh air for TAINOS to get 2 outs right there. So the second baseman tagged the runner at second base that was going, tagged him, and then threw the ball to first base. He didn't want to get off second base. He thought he might have missed him on the tag, but he got him, and he threw over to first base to get the out. Double play. Good job of defense by TAINOS. They needed that. Will Banks, the second baseman for TAINOS. That ball is taken for a strike. So Bryant O'Neill is retired, and Jose Ruiz now bats. Now he's in a hole 0-2. So Will Banks, the second baseman for TAINOS, charged that ball, tagged the runner, and then threw over to first base for the double play. So 2 outs, nobody on base. Here's Jose Ruiz. Hits that one back to Will Banks, keeps it in front, bobbles it, picks it up and throws it, and gets him out. There's the ball. That's right. 3 outs now. So Will Banks helped his TAINOS team by fielding a double play and then also fielding that 3rd out, and sticks with it and retires Ruiz on the ground ball. So that does it, but 3 runs do score. So the score 4-1. PEREGRINOS up, and TAINOS coming to bat in the next half inning. So we'll see you in a moment. We're live here, Stream Live Tampa in Rincon, Puerto Rico. All right, we're back here live. Thank you so much for tuning in, checking in. I was reading some of the questions. What's a taquito? Someone asked. Colton Dickinson asked, what is a taquito? I'm assuming it's a small taco. I get them from 7-Eleven. I don't know about you, but I like gas station food. I'm weird like that. So in stepping for TAINOS, number 17, Savino from California. I went to California one time for a wedding. That's about it. Sorry. My dad actually was stationed out there for a little while in the Navy. Good job of hitting right there by Savino. Gets that one through. Hits that ball hard to lead off things here for TAINOS. They need that. They were looking like they were going to unfold a little bit in the last half inning. PEREGRINOS did a great job of pushing the envelope and hitting the ball hard all over the place. Now it's time for TAINOS to see if they can do the same thing and respond with a good inning. So, runner on first base for TAINOS. And stepping in the DH, batting fourth, number 7, Shipper. Good pitch to work ahead. Vasquez still on the mound. So, again, apologies from yesterday and apologies for today. Seedlick. I'm going to do my best from Tulsa, Oklahoma to pronounce your nephew Seedlick. So back to the action here. Runner on first base. Thank you for sticking with us and being with us and watching. We're going to do our best to bring you all these games. It's a Wood Bat League showcase from the PRIBL. This is day number 2, game number 1 on this beautiful Thursday in Puerto Rico is, again, Vasquez checking on Savino, the runner on first base. He reached base with a good base hit up the middle. Going up the middle with that. The president of the PRIBL, Carlos Nunez, putting this whole thing together and inviting Stream Live Tampa. That's us. I'm Anthony DeSanto, hopefully doing the best job that I can to bring this broadcast to you guys. The vice president of business operations, Jose Kruger, and the director of baseball operations and player personnel, Juan Berger. So Shipper is retired for the first out. Shipper is retired. In steps with 1 out, number 13, Martinez, the shortstop for TAINOS. Checking on the runner again, Riley Martinez, the batter for TAINOS. Shipper couldn't move along Savino. Let's see if he can, as that snub back to the pitcher, picks it up and tosses to first base, throws a strike to first to retire. Now 2 outs, but a runner in scoring position. Martinez is retired. Now batting for TAINOS, number 9 for TAINOS. Number 9 for TAINOS. This is a pinch hitter, Yabiel Flynn. Yabiel Flynn yesterday did a great job for TAINOS. So this is a big spot for TAINOS and Flynn to see if they can cash in the runner in scoring position. So the head coach of TAINOS, Mason Kellett, goes over to talk to his batter, pinch hitter, Flynn. Checking in on the runner on second. To no avail. Savino is not intimidated by those tricks. Try the old pick-off, hidden ball, maybe. Savino says, no, you cannot get me. So in steps Flynn, the pinch hitter. Flynn batting for Myers. This is Yabiel Flynn. Good. Flynn is a good hitter, and this is a good situation for him. Now with the hitter's count 2-0, this is a guy you don't want to fall behind and let him sit on fastballs. Eduardo Vasquez, the pitcher for Peregrinos, kicks and fires. Ball is hammered past the shortstop. As we told you, Flynn can hit, and they're going to cash in that runner. Flynn brings home Savino, and now they got Flynn caught in between. Throw down and got him hung up. Good job of defense by Peregrinos to cut down Flynn. But Flynn, the pinch hitter, scores the run from second base, Savino. So that does it for TAINOS. They do cut the lead in half. It's now 4-2. Peregrinos still up by 2, and they're coming to bat the home team. And this is Stream Live Tampa, giving you a break and all the action here in Rinco, Puerto Rico. All right, we're live here back in Rinco, Puerto Rico for the PRIBL Summer Wood Bat League. This is day number 2, and this is a contest between Peregrinos and TAINOS. TAINOS and Peregrinos both 1-0 on the season. Leading off this half inning for Peregrinos, number 10, Griffin White. Griffin White batting against the pitcher Santiago. Santiago, the pitcher now for TAINOS. Good pitch by Santiago right there against Griffin. And White goes down on strikes. So Griffin White is retired. And Seabaugh now batting. Luke Seabaugh, the shortstop, batting 6th, number 8 for Peregrinos. And the pinch hitter Flynn staying in the game at third base, who just got the RBI base hit for TAINOS to bring the score to 4-2. So 4-2 game. Swing and a miss, comes up empty. Peregrinos up 4-2 in this game. Both teams are 1-0. We knew this game was going to be a good contest, an evenly matched game. Swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts by Santiago. Santiago bringing his A-game, settling in nicely with back-to-back strikeouts of White and Seabaugh. Robert Woods, the batter now for Peregrinos with 2 outs. Good job of pitching. Yeah, good job of pitching for Santiago, the TAINOS right-hander. Coming in last half inning, giving up some hits, but now settling in. Good job of pitching inside and outside, throwing his fastball. Let's see if he can strike out the side here. This is Robert Woods. And there it is, back-to-back-to-back strikeouts of White, Seabaugh, and Woods. So that was good pitching by Santiago, pitcher for TAINOS, setting him down in order 1, 2, and 3. 3 strikeouts as he strikes out the side. Good job by the pitcher for TAINOS. So now they're coming to bat, down 4-2. Peregrinos goes down in order. And now leading off, we'll introduce the 4th inning and bring the 4th inning to you live here in Rinco, Puerto Rico. All right, welcome back. Stream Live Tampa is giving you this broadcast game. Thank you so much for sticking with us and being a part of this broadcast. Thank you for your questions. I love the check-ins. Norman, Oklahoma, checking in. I love it. They get a lot of tornadoes out there in Norman. University of Oklahoma. We watch, my wife and I watch, my family, actually mom and dad also, they watch Storm Chasers with Reed Trimmer. That's Norman, Oklahoma. There's a ground ball beaten to the ground, and a wide throw comes off the bag and nabs the runner. Good job of fielding that by the first baseman for Peregrinos. First baseman Bryant O'Neill skying and coming down to tag the runner trying to get, that was Will Banks, sorry. That was Will Banks. The batter, in steps Buckhalter. So hit that ball, a high throw, but first baseman for Peregrinos comes down with it and slaps the tag on Will Banks. So Will Banks is retired for TAINOS and now batting Buckhalter. Buckhalter batting with 1 out against the pitcher Eduardo Vasquez as TAINOS pitcher Jose Santiago set down Peregrinos in order 1, 2, 3, recording all 3 outs via the strikeout. So that was good, impressive pitching by Santiago. As that ball's hit to right field, and good play by the right fielder for Peregrinos to catch that ball in right field. That was Robert Woods running down that ball. So Buckhalter gave it a ride, hitting it down the line. Good hit by Buckhalter, but that is corralled by the right fielder for Peregrinos. 2 outs now. 2 outs for TAINOS. TAINOS down by 2. And 2 quick outs by Eduardo Vasquez, looking to get his team back to the dugout so they can score some more runs for him. But Vasquez is doing a good job of working ahead and getting these quick outs. So Sheely is up. Gets tied up with the inside fastball. Nope, that's a pinch hitter, sorry. For TAINOS. Is that Collazo, number 3? Collazo. So, number 3, Collazo, the batter for TAINOS. Ball's hit up the middle, past the pitcher, and gets through the second baseman and the shortstop. So the pinch hitter does a good job right there. Collazo of getting on base with 2 outs. Collazo, the pinch hitter for Sheely. So now number 99 is batting for TAINOS with a runner on first base and a meeting of the minds. Everyone getting together on the mound and at third base. Coaching staffs of both of these teams, TAINOS and PEREGRINOS. The head coach of PEREGRINOS, the manager, is Caleb Copeland. And helping him out behind the scenes, Olin Ortiz for PEREGRINOS. And TAINOS is managed by Mason Kellett and Roberto Alonso. So after the base hit by pinch hitter, Jose Collazo, number 3. Now number 99 bats for TAINOS. Number 99, Nicholas DiMichele, batting from the right side with a runner on first base as they check on Collazo. So getting over to second base, Collazo. Collazo now in scoring position. Freebies hurt you. Mental mistakes will hurt you. And now there's a runner in scoring position. Runner on second base, Collazo. DiMichele, the batter. DiMichele batting. Takes that one inside and high. This is an all-wood bat showcase tournament. Everybody's swinging with wood, so it separates the boys to men. Ball's hit to shortstop, can't make the play, tried and dove for it, and the third baseman tripped over, or the runner from third base tripped over third base. He was going to score, but tripped on third base. Maybe he was put on the brakes, but either way, runners on first and third. So back-to-back hits for TAINOS. Back-to-back pinch hits from Collazo and DiMichele. Nicholas DiMichele, the batter, getting to first base with a good job of hitting past the shortstop. An attempt by the shortstop from PEREGRINOS. Could not corral it. That is number 32 for PEREGRINOS, Erickson Matos, the shortstop for PEREGRINOS. Almost got to that, but it was out of his reach. So runners at the corners now for number 12 for TAINOS. The batter for TAINOS, number 12, Angel Cruz. Cruz from New Jersey. Bats in a tough spot with 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Can he cash anyone in with 2 outs? Let's see what he does. And that pitch is wild, and it goes to the backstop, hits off the concrete, far enough for the runner to score and come in for TAINOS. Wow, very errant pitch. That is not like Vasquez to throw it that far out. I think he might have slipped or was not ready to throw that one, but that's a huge mistake for PEREGRINOS pitcher Eduardo Vasquez. Run scores. So that was Collazo scoring from third. And Angel Cruz takes that one. Cruz, the batter. Gets tied up and checked his swing, but went too far, did Cruz. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Relax. Get a good pitch to hit, and hit it hard. So runner on second. He takes off. Just a bit outside. Wow, a close pitch taken. So DeMichelle steals third base. DeMichelle reached on a base hit. And stole third base. Here's the pitch now with the runner on third base. Just high. Again, just missing is Vasquez. So Cruz taking some close pitches. Bats with 2 outs. Runner on third base. This is all with 2 outs. Huge rally for TAINOS. Pitch taken down. Ball 4. So Cruz reaches. 3 batters in a row reach. All with 2 outs. This has been a rough inning for Peregrinos. They got 2 quick outs and then ambushed by TAINOS pinch hitters. Collazo, DeMichelle, and now Cruz, bringing their TAINOS team back. So this might do it for, and it does, Eduardo Vasquez exits for Peregrinos. His team is still up. But that does it for Vasquez. So runners on the corners, and we're going to get back to you live, and we'll introduce the new pitcher for Peregrinos. Down by 1 run with runners on first and third. So the left-hander is coming in from the bullpen, and we'll introduce him in a moment. Stream Live Tampa is bringing you this broadcast. This is day number 2 of the PRIBL Wood Bat League. So there he is, the new pitcher, Antonio Rosado. Rosado, the new pitcher for the Peregrinos, relieving Eduardo Vasquez. Vasquez exits. His team is still in the lead. It is 4-3, but there's trouble brewing. First and third. So Rosado is entering this game in the pressure cooker, but there's still 2 outs for Peregrinos. TAINOS trying to tie this thing up or take the lead, all with 2 outs. Vasquez got the first 2 guys out and then gave up hits to Collazo and DeMichelle, and he just walked Cruz. And he's on first base, and he's scampering off first. He's trying to get the pitcher to balk. Here comes the first pitch, and it's hammered to first base. Kicks off the glove. 1 run will score. Can't make the play. Wow. So we're back tied. We're back tied. Tie scored. Wow. So everybody's reaching. Rosado gives up a hit. So now here we go. Good job of hitting by TAINOS, all with 2 outs. all with 2 outs. That was Escalante with the RBI base hit. Now Savino bats with runners in first and second. There's 2 outs. Savino, the catcher, so he had to take off his shin guards to get this at bat. Runners on first and second. So exciting plays and exciting half inning, all with 2 outs. First and second. First pitch is taken for a ball. New pitcher Antonio Rosado on the mound for Peregrinos in a 4-4 game. So runners on first and second. This is Saviano, the batter. Here's the pitch, taken for a strike. Good pitch by Rosado. So tough half inning for Peregrinos, but good for TAINOS to tie this thing up. Let's see if they can take the lead as he turns, spins, checks on the runner. It's Cruz. First and second, here's the pitch from Rosado. All with 2 outs. Hit by Savino and fielded by the third baseman. Steps on the bag to get the force. So the damage is done. We're back tied 4-4. So TAINOS was down, all with 2 outs. They scored 2 runs to tie this whole thing up. Good job of hitting by TAINOS, all with 2 outs. Good hits by Collazo, Di Michele, Cruz reaching, and then Escalante with the big hit to tie things up. So Peregrinos and TAINOS tied. We'll be back with Peregrinos, the home team, batting. Both teams are 1-0 in this showcase tournament. Big game between both teams, Peregrinos and TAINOS. Stream Live Tampa, live in Puerto Rico. All right, welcome back. Malachi Lyon, number 5, leading off for Peregrinos, the home team, batting in their half inning. Brand new game, 4-4. And he bunts that one. Malachi Lyon is going to reach. So pitcher Santiago picked it up, but could not connect to get the out. Malachi Lyon reaching. So good job of Lyon to reach for Peregrinos after they tied it up. TAINOS tied it up 4-4. Let's see if the Peregrinos can fight back and punch back and get their lead back. The Peregrinos are the home team. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 7-inning game or a 2.5-hour time limit game. So thank you for watching along. Here's the pitch by Santiago. Good pitch by Santiago. A smart hitting by Malachi Lyon to bunt that one and try to reach after all three strikeouts by Santiago in the last half inning. Good pitch again by Santiago. Another fastball. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty. The batter. Wow, good pitching by Santiago. Christian Rivera goes down on strike. So another strikeout for Santiago. That's the fourth strikeout for Santiago. Santiago struck out 3 batters in a row. Another swing and a miss. Comes up empty. The batter for Peregrinos, Eli Melvin. Melvin batting against Jose Santiago. There goes the runner from first. Throw down from the catcher is going to be, close play, just not in time. So the catcher tried his best to get him, but we got a runner on second base, stolen base for Malachi Lyon using his wheels. Pop back straight away. Yeah, you heard that one. So with the runner on second base now, here's the pitch. Just misses. Runner on second base is Malachi Lyon. Santiago comes set. Turns, throws to the shortstop. Sliding back is Lyon. Runner on second base. Here's the pitch by Santiago. High. Here's the pitch by Santiago again. Ball's hammered back foul. So still a runner on second base is Malachi Lyon. The batter, Melvin. Comes up empty. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Jose Santiago. That's number 5 for Santiago. So now steps in the leadoff hitter for Peregrinos, center fielder, number 1, John Christ. See what Chris can do now in his turn at bat. Ball's hit back, way back, deep. Could it be? It is a 2-run home run for John Christ. Kiss it goodbye because you won't see it for long. 2-run home run for Peregrinos. Home run for John Christ, the leadoff hitter, number 1, center fielder. 2-run home run as Peregrinos now has the lead. So that ignited the crowd, ignited the fans, ignited his friends. That was a good job of hitting by John Christ. So they've got the lead. Jose Santiago gives up a 2-run home run. Santiago was cruising along, but gives up the home run nonetheless. So turns things around for Peregrinos. After they gave up the lead, they get it back on the home run by Christ. So I do want to apologize. Yesterday I missed the home run by Broughton, But we got this home run today. So, again, this is an all wood bat showcase league. And if you can hit a home run with the wood bat, you've got some talent in the next level. So hopefully these guys are showing everything they can, trying their best. And Chris showed off his talent. Not only can he run the bases, he can power up and brought his boomstick to Puerto Rico. And that ball's hit up the middle. Good play by the shortstop, Fields, and gets him out. Good play by the shortstop from TAINOS. That kid can play some shortstop. Yesterday we saw him pick a ball yesterday, and now today he dives to his left. Good job by TAINOS shortstop. That kid can play the infield. Aiden Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the shortstop for TAINOS, making that play. So, 2-run home run by John Christ for PEREGRINOS to take the lead. They've got the lead, and we'll see you back when TAINOS comes to bat. All right, we're back. Number 7, designated hitter for TAINOS, number 7, Shipper is up against Antonio Rosado. Rosado, the pitcher for PEREGRINOS. They've got the lead now. So thank you for being with us. We just had a home run from John Christ for PEREGRINOS to bring the score to 6-4. 6-4, 2-run home run for Christ. Ball's hammered by Shipper. But left fielder moving over to his left and corrals it. So Shipper is retired. Rosado gets Shipper on that fly ball. Aiden Shipper, the DH for TAINOS. Martinez coming to bat. Sorry, the shortstop Rodriguez, who made that play last half inning, is up. This is Aiden Rodriguez, slick fielding shortstop for TAINOS. So with one out, hammer that ball up the middle. Good job of hitting by Rodriguez. That kid can play some baseball. Good hitting. Gets the base hit off Rosado. So Rodriguez is aboard. So we saw the slick fielding Rodriguez in the top half, or in the bottom half, and then the top half he gets a base hit with the bat, so he could play. Now bats Flynn. We talked about Javiel Flynn earlier. Flynn was a pinch hitter. He entered this game and got a base hit in his last at-bat, RBI base hit for TAINOS. So TAINOS down, but they know what they want to do here as he picks off the runner. And wow, he went on first move. Antonio Rosado picks off, wow, the would-be base runner Rodriguez. So Aiden Rodriguez is retired. He caught him leading. Rosado gets the out right there. So a big out right there. 2 outs now. TAINOS might have ran themselves out of this inning. Good hit by Rodriguez to get aboard. One of their better hitters, Flynn, was at bat, but Rosado picks off Rodriguez, so he is retired, as he might have got tagged in the head or limping a little bit, but he seems to be okay as he goes in the dugout. So 2 outs now. Flynn bats with 2 outs for TAINOS. Down by 2. We just saw a 2-run home run by John Christ. Ball's taken. So Flynn is looking displeased. He wants to hit, and he especially wants to hit with runners on base, but there's nobody on with 2 outs for Flynn and TAINOS. 3 balls, no strikes. He looks disinterested in this pitch as he takes it all the way. Ball 1. Here's the pitch from Rosado. Big swing and a miss. Comes up empty. So that was a good pitch by Rosado. So now Flynn bats with nobody on. 2 outs and a full count. Here comes the pitch from Rosado to Flynn. Here's the 3-2. Hit up the middle to the center fielder, Christ, and man, he is a smooth customer in center field. John Christ ranges over and snags that ball out of the air. Flynn is retired by the catch by John Christ. So 6-4, we'll see you back here. Peregrinos versus TAINOS. Peregrinos coming to bat with the lead. All right, we're back here live in Rinco, Puerto Rico. TAINOS versus PEREGRINOS. Thank you for being with us. Stream Live Tampa is bringing you the best in the PRIBL Wood Bat League. This is day number 2. This is the first game, the morning game of today. There's 2 games today. 7 innings or 2.5-hour time limit. Number 7 for PEREGRINOS, Bryant O'Neill leads things off. There's a ground ball and wide throw, and he's safe. He's off the bag. Wow, that might have had him there if he stayed on the bag, but nonetheless, Bryant O'Neill reaches. So good speed by O'Neill to get to first base to lead things off for PEREGRINOS. They've got the lead, and they're looking for more with Jose. Oh, we got a pinch hitter, number 2 for PEREGRINOS. Number 2. Carlos Rodriguez. Carlos Rodriguez batting for Jose Ruiz. Carlos Rodriguez, the batter, takes an inside high fastball for ball number 1. Good job of getting out of the way of that one. You don't want to get hit by a ball up there. So runner on first base is O'Neill. Hits that one up over the pitcher. Can't make the play. Second baseman comes in and throws out. Wow, good job. Carlos Rodriguez is retired. Second baseman for TAINOS makes that play. That is Burkhalter. Cooper Burkhalter, the second baseman for TAINOS. Coming on in to get that one. Check that, Wilbanks, Wilbanks at second base. Made that play. Good job by Wilbanks to get that one. Picked that one off, and it came in to get that one. That was a tough play. Made the play anyway. Griffin White swings and comes up empty on that swing. Griffin White, the batter for PEREGRINOS. Bats with a runner on second base. Bryant O'Neill. Ball's hit again to the second baseman. Comes in and throws out Griffin White. So Wilbanks making back-to-back plays. Good plays for his TAINOS team. Good job of the second baseman to field those balls and throw out the runners. Number 32 bats for PEREGRINOS. Erickson Matos now bats. Erickson Matos now bats, steps in. Hammers that ball to right field. Right fielder going back, and corrals it. Good job of hitting by Matos, though. Nice job of pitching. Jose Santiago gets the job done. Nobody scores. One runner is left on base. But the good defense by TAINOS to retire PEREGRINOS with no runs across, one left. And now the TAINOS team coming to bat, and we'll see you back here live in Rincon, Puerto Rico. Stream Live Tampa. So that one goes to the backstop. We're back here live, Stream Live Tampa, bringing you Peregrinos and TAINOS live. Peregrinos and TAINOS live, locked up in a good matchup. These are two of the best teams in the Wood Bat League, and they're going toe-to-toe on day number 2. This is the first game this morning, and we'll see some action between the other two teams, Pelicanos and Conquistadors, after this game. So the Conquistadores and the Pelicanos are next, but right now it's the TAINOS and Peregrinos. So batting for TAINOS, Will Banks leads things off. See what he can do in his turn at bat. Takes the strike. Ball. Just a little high. Wow, just missed. Yeah, 3-0, 3-0. 3-0. Yeah, they look good, but that stayed high. Takes that one. Good approach right there. So Peregrinos has the lead, trying to keep him off the bases, but reaches with a walk. So TAINOS, Will Banks reaches with nobody out. Now stepping in for TAINOS, number 22, Anthony Savage. He's got my first name, so I'm rooting for him. Anthony Savage. Anthony DeSanto calling out your name. Anthony Savage is batting from the right side against Antonio Rosado. Runner on first base is Will Banks. And it hits him. Wow, how about that? So now runners on first and second. A walk and now a hit by pitch. So that was number 22, Savage. So runners on first and second for TAINOS, looking to get back in this game. This has been a close game, and it's going to stay close, and TAINOS is not going to go down without a fight. Peregrinos and TAINOS were tied, and then a 2-run home run by John Christ. Christ has been all over this box score. So Rosado pitching now, in some trouble. TAINOS is threatening with nobody out. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch from Rosado. Squares to bunt. Takes it wide. Be careful. That third baseman for Peregrinos, number 2, came rushing in, Carlos Rodriguez, on that attempt. For number 3 there, for TAINOS, Collazo. Collazo, we mentioned earlier, had a base hit. And now he bats with runners on first and second. Rosado checks on the runner at second. Will Banks is on second. Anthony Savage is on first. And Collazo takes that one. So Peregrinos is in trouble here. Antonio Rosado, the pitcher for Peregrinos. Again, TAINOS knows how to play baseball, so do the Peregrinos. Both teams are very evenly matched. They run the bases really aggressively and play hard. And there's a 4-pitch walk, and now the bases are loaded. In steps number 99, DeMichelle. DeMichelle going to have his turn at bat. Before we have that, that's going to do it for Rosado. So Rosado's coming out. Head coach for the Peregrinos, Caleb Copeland, taking out Rosado. New pitcher coming in for Peregrinos, and we're going to introduce him number 52, Luca Morales. So we'll let him take his warm-ups. Luca Morales.
All right, welcome back. Bringing you this game live, Stream Live Tampa. Bases are loaded, full of TAINOS. And number 99 is up. Takes that one for a strike. This is D. Michelle for TAINOS. Big spot in this game. This game has been evenly matched. Lots of going on. Thank you for staying with us during the excitement. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. That is in the dirt, spiked, and one run will score How about that? Taínos rushing out of the dugout to greet the run that just scored. Wow, great excitement for Taínos. They are hyped up and ready to go. Number 52 for Peregrinos, Luca Morales, the new pitcher. Gives up a wild pitch right there. Trying his best to limit the damage. One run is in. Runners on second and third. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty. Big swing and a miss for DeMichelle. DeMichelle had a base hit earlier in this contest. And if he gets a base hit here, 2 runs might just score to get the lead. Peregrinos down by 1. Runners on second and third. Nobody out still for Taínos. Trying to capitalize. Ball's inside. DeMichelle reaches. Now the bases are again loaded. Huge spot in this game. Number 12 for Taínos. Angel Cruz bats with the bases loaded. His team down by 1. Meeting of the minds come together. Breakaway. Big spot for Taínos and Peregrinos. Both teams are undefeated in this PRIBL Showcase Wood Bat League in Puerto Rico, Rinco in Puerto Rico. Bases loaded. Cruz bats with the bases loaded against Morales. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Comes up empty. Good pitch. Cruz, eager and anxious like everybody else to see what's going to happen in this at-bat. Huge opportunity for both teams, and the TAINOS bat with the bases loaded. Here's the pitch again. Oh, fouled straight back. He was on that one, was Cruz. So working hard in his at-bat. Angel Cruz comes up with the bases loaded. Taínos are down by 1. Taínos are the away team. This is the top of the 7th inning. Again, this game goes 7 innings or 2.5 hours. Cruz bats against Morales. Here's the pitch with the bases loaded. Wide and outside. Doesn't chase, does Cruz. Cruz shows good patience right there. He's an aggressive hitter. Trying to catch him swinging and chasing a bad pitch. Bases are loaded. Corners are in. Middle are creeping in. Halfway. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw backside. Hits the runner. That's going to score a run. This game's going to be tied. Runners move up 1 base. Wow, how about that? Taínos tie it up. On the swing and a miss, the catcher tried to throw behind the runner and hits him in the back. But the run scores after it cues away and gets away from the third baseman and hit the runner and went into left field. So the score is tied. Huge opportunity for Taínos. So now they got the first out, 1 out, but there's runners on second and third. Cruz does strike out, but they produce a run anyway, does Taínos. So now batting for Taínos after Cruz struck out. Batting from the left side. Here comes the set. Luca Morales, the pitcher for Peregrinos, spikes that one in the dirt. Catcher gets it, and he dives, and he gets him at the plate. What a play by the catcher. How about that? So still runner on third base, so be careful. Yeah, so the catcher got spiked on that play. What a great play by the catcher to get over there for Peregrinos. Makes the play, but gets hurt in the process. He might have got spiked on the hand by the cleat. So TAINOS tie the score. So during this brief intermission, just checking on the catcher. Everybody's checking on the catcher. He's okay. It hurt. That's the joys of being a catcher for PEREGRINOS. Jonathan Brooks, the catcher for PEREGRINOS. Get some warm-up tosses to see if everything is okay. Gets that first one by Morales, his pitcher. Catches that no problem. Runner on third base. Score is tied. So, great play by the catcher, Brooks, for PEREGRINOS. Batting from the left side for TAINOS. Scampering down the line. Going back, shuffling back, shuffling back. Takes that on the corner for a strike. Good pitch by Morales. Morales, the pitcher for PEREGRINOS. Trying to cash in this run, take the lead in the seventh inning. The away team, TAINOS, runs down the line, trying to draw a throw, and he messes up, and the ball gets away, and the go-ahead run scores for TAINOS. So this is a hard-nosed TAINOS team, both teams evenly matched. Luca Morales spiking that one. Nothing Brooks could do. Tough call, tough play. But we're now, with no runners on, Luca Morales is stunned, and so are the PEREGRINOS team. Both teams fighting back, not dying in this beautiful sunny day in Rinco, Puerto Rico. Stream Live Tampa bringing you this game. Taken outside, fastball from Morales. So with nobody on, two outs. Both teams on edge. This is the game of the day. Both teams evenly matched, PEREGRINOS and TAINOS. Ball's fouled back by Escalante. Escalante batting for TAINOS. The outfielder, number 32. What can he do here? Escalante battling like everybody else. With two outs. Luca Morales set. Pauses. Deep breath. Here he comes with the pitch. Swing and a miss, comes up empty. And that does it for TAINOS. But they do score the go-ahead run. And PEREGRINOS must get that run back, or else they're going to lose their first game of the season. Both teams are undefeated. Let's see how this bottom of the seventh inning does here live in Rincon, Puerto Rico with Stream Live Tampa. Now batting for Peregrinos in the bottom of the seventh inning, number 27 for Peregrinos. Manuel Leos to lead things off for Peregrinos. Leos trying to reach base. Both teams are on the top step of their dugouts as that one's taken low. Jose Santiago on the mound still for TAINOS. TAINOS now with the lead in the seventh inning. Clips the corner. Evens the count 1-1. Both teams are on the top step of their dugouts, looking to see how this one ends. Ball's hit, and good job of hitting. Wow, by Leos. Leos reaches for Peregrinos in the bottom of the seventh inning. Good base hit. Hard hit ball by TAINOS. By Leos, sorry. From Peregrinos. Peregrinos hitter Leos, Manuel Leos, with the base hit, reaches in the bottom of the seventh inning. So this is going to be an exciting half inning. Looks like he's going to advance to second base. He's going to want to run. He's taking a big lead. Goes on the first pitch. That ball's bumped in the air. Oh, no, it's going to be a double play. Third baseman Flynn catches it and throws to first base. Wow, the over-aggressiveness of Peregrinos does not pay off. 2 outs now. Wow. Tough play, tough break for the Peregrinos. Now 2 outs. Number 42 bats, Christian Rivera bats with nobody on and swings and misses. Comes up empty on the Santiago fastball. Wow. Peregrinos look like they were going to be set up nicely. Leadoff hitter Manuel Leos reached with a hard base hit through the hole in the infield. Comes up empty on the swing and a miss. Jose Santiago fastball. Working ahead, 0-2. Both teams on their dugouts cheering for their team in the seventh inning. And Santiago, swing and a miss. It's over. What a good pitch by Jose Santiago. Very impressive outing from Jose Santiago today. TAINOS comes back and wins this game 7-6, and they move their record. Still undefeated TAINOS 2-0, beating undefeated Peregrinos. Wow, what a nice game. A little bit of an upset for Peregrinos as they give up that game. Both teams played so hard today in this morning first game. And later this afternoon, we're going to see another game between the Conquistadores and the Pelicanos. Stream Live Tampa bringing you all these games in Rinco, Puerto Rico on this beautiful day, June 13th, Thursday. See you. Stream Live Tampa bringing you this game. Final score 7-6.